gives you an edge in anything that you're doing. Take for example the forex market. It is the understanding of what the market is doing, mostly as price action is moving, that gives you an edge. Understanding what the market is doing is the most important thing. Now, first of all, before understanding what the advanced trend trading strategy is all about, you want to understand two things that I'm going to be talking here in this video. The first one is the trend line, what happens before a trend line break, and the next one is using the smart money concept. So in this video I'm going to be showing you what smart money guys are doing, so before you be able to understand, we're going to be using euro or odd as an example for this trend line trading strategy. Now take note of this: before any trend line break, something happens. Every market that moves, this market is actually a bullish market. It's actually a bullish market. This stuff you saw here was what I drew from the higher time frame, because price actually mitigated it. I explained something in my last video. I said every trend line that must break, it must first start from inner trend line break before it reverses back to the original trend measured swing point. Let me show you something here. Like we said, I think I made mention of this in my last video. Okay, this is it. As you can see, the market was heading downwards, and all of a sudden there was a trend line break. Let me zoom in closer so we understand. There was a trend line break here, so the market retraced back to it, and it actually, guess what, where it was moving down to? It was going back to the major trend line. I drew this trend line, like I said, from the monthly. After a trend line break, the market retraces back to the main trend line. This is what inner trend line break. It doesn't mean the market is going to reverse immediately. Like I said, it's going to come to the major trend line and then reverse down. Now understand something: why they're doing that trend line break. Now let's ask ourselves a simple question. Anytime you see a trend line break, price actually going to stop the retail traders. Now, like I said, you will not just see a trend line break like this and market reverses. All what they are doing is they are generating liquidity and actually taking liquidity at the same time. Like I said, it's a smart money concept. So this is what they do here. They generated liquidity here while they were going up. So I'm using a smart money concept in doing trend line analysis. Like I said in this video, this is a more advanced trend trading strategy. So what did price do? They came here, they took out the money that have been resting all year. All these traders here are retail traders that were selling, and some of them are going to be keeping their stop losses around here, around somewhere here. So what did they do? Smart money guys, they came and they ran the price up to the upside, and mitigated their position here. They mitigated that position, and like you see, this whole move here is just to take out liquidity from the upside. Like I will always say, don't get involved in this kind of a move when you don't understand what the market is doing. Don't ever try it. This is what you should be doing. Once you see this kind of a move, there's a trend line break. There's actually going to be another trend line break, another trend line rather. Yes, and also a break that will take you to the downside. So the first thing you want to do is to understand what price action is. What's the market structure? Is the market structure bearish? Then I will advise you stay bearish. That way you are able to make easy money from the market. Sorry, I'm having difficulty here. That way you're able to have understanding of what the market is doing. Now let me take a pause and say something. I'm actually hosting the beginner training this week. It's starting up today, so if you want to be part of it, I'm going to be leaving the link in the comment section below. You can click on our WhatsApp link and connect to us directly in case you're interested in getting what the beginners are doing. And after the beginners training, we're going to be moving on to the mentorship course, and after that the master's class. So that's it. So if you're interested, you can just click on the comment section or get a message across to us so we know. So this is it. This is what smart money guys are doing. This is what they're doing. They took the price to the upside, and from this zone here, what did they do? I would have used Fibonacci, but let's use it. There was a trend line. There was a what's it called? The break of structure here. There was a break of structure. Price actually came down to this break, tested on it, this trend line again the second time. And what did they do? They went back, and guess what? They gave us an entry to take price to the what? To the downside. Now, like I said, I told you the first time, they generated liquidity here. They're not going to run it immediately. What they did was they came and tapped on it, pulled back again, and went back up. Let's draw another trend line here. Let me move this one so you get a clear understanding of what we are saying. It's giving me stress. Okay. Trend line is here. I'm saying something here. Don't know how true this is, but I think this is something that could work. Okay. Anyhow the case might be, I think I was right. There was another trick. So can you see what smart money guys are doing? I believe this picture is clear now. Like what they do is they generated liquidity here. Like I said, from the first time, came back to it and tapped on it, went back again. There was still another trend line, and there was a break and they pull back to it. All this zone here was to run out liquidity. So anytime you see a trend line break, just know that price act to what? Run out liquidity. And like I said, every trend carries two trend line. Let's remove this stuff so that I will explain something better. Every trend line, every market structure actually carries two trend line. Once you see a first trend line, there's another one. Now let me draw something here that I'm saying. So I will just explain it all in this video so you just get the concept of what I'm saying. So this is the major trend line. This is one. Now let's see another one. Still the same price movement. I will tell you what happened. I'll show you what happened from here. Okay, I think that was better. Now something happened here. If you look closely, you will see that there's a trend line break here. Now why this trend line was going on, like I said, they run out liquidity. The reason for this trend line is to run out liquidity. They generated liquidity here. Liquidity means where money stop losses are pending orders for retail traders. So smart money actually know what retail traders are thinking. They generated another liquidity. They came to run out this one rather, sorry. After the trend line break, let me take this out first. After the trend line break, you can see closely something happened here. The price went up, and where was it going to? It was actually coming up here to touch the major trend line. Now this is the major one. Inner trend line, major trend line for now. There's another one that is bigger than this, as you can see here. This is an advanced course. You can go on and on. I'm seeing more. Let me draw another trend line here. I hope this video is not complicated because, like I said, I mentioned it in the comment section, like in the description, that this video is actually for advanced traders. Advanced traders. I'm seeing something here. Okay. Let me show you what smart money guys did. Like I said, they came back to this zone. They came back here. Yeah. I know you may be wondering and be like, why didn't you add this one? Why didn't you add this guy here? This guy. See, there's something here. This was run out of liquidity, so they knew it. As you can check, market respected few of these zones. These zones that the trend line is touching is a minimum of 2 or 3, like we said. Now, but if I drew it like this, the market will only be touching few. Okay, it will only be touching few. So actually, they came back to that zone and ran up the money to the downside. I love Euro odd. If you have been trading Euro odd, you will know that the market actually has been giving us good pips. So that is all for this video. In case you have a comment you want to make, or you have a question you want us to look up to, if there is no problem, you can drop the question there. Or you want to be a part of the training that is coming up today, you can just leave a comment in that section there, or click on the link I'm going to be dropping in the comment section, and you gain access to the video. Thank you very much.